Hello everyone and welcome to the 60X Business Show. My name is Kitumaini and together with my guest we'll have different conversations about business, entrepreneurship and life. This is the show you've been waiting for. Stay tuned. In today's conversation, my guest is an amazing entrepreneur. She's the CEO and founder of Wood Habitats, which is a lifestyle brand here in Rwanda. And in the studio, she's Nandan Paradis Imfura. Paradis, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Chris.
How are you today?
I am grateful to be here.
Wonderful. So relax, it's going to be fun, it's going to be fine. You'll be spinning the wheel, and from there, I'll ask you a question. Are you ready?
Yes, let's do it.
Over to you. What's your lucky number as you're spinning?
Okay, 7.
7 is your lucky number.
Yay!
Congratulations, you got your lucky number. Wonderful. Paradis got a lucky number, and talking about lucky number, can you tell me, growing up as a kid, what were your dreams and passion?
Wow, I was dreaming. I remember when I was a kid, I always pictured myself like a power woman. Yeah, I remember, even my mom always says, my prayer every night I went to sleep from when I was like 6 or 7, my prayer was like, I'm praying, please, Father God, help me be a wonderful, inspiring woman. Yeah, so that has been my dream. And I was doing, one of my favorite things to do was to go shopping. Yeah, was to go shopping, doing groceries. Yeah. So that was when I was a teen. And of course to fix our home. And I was doing hand embroidery with my mom.
Wow.
Yeah.
Growing up as dreaming to become an empowering woman to other people, how did it feel back then? Was it a good feeling to reach that level one day in your life, or there was a lot of excitement burning inside you growing up?
It's almost like when I was 7, I was almost sure that I was going. I grew up in a very modest neighborhood, in a very modest public primary school. Yeah. But I always saw myself, let's say, like Oprah Winfrey. I remember she was like my role model. Yeah, so like I was like, this is where I am doesn't stop where I'm going. Yeah. Yeah, does that make sense?
It makes sense. Yeah. And I'd like to shift the gears a little bit to learn about your entrepreneurship experience. Can you tell us, how did you end up being an entrepreneur? What was like the motivation behind you venturing into the business world and become a boss lady?
Wow, boss lady. Yeah. So I wish, number one, I started entrepreneurship consciously, because I literally always feel like I found myself in it. And I was like, okay, then I have to learn. Yeah, so one of the most important things that I've learned, that I'm still learning, is that entrepreneurship is being humble, and accepting to learn. So that has been my whole experience till today, in starting a business at the age of 21 and being a mother at the age of 20. Basically, I started my business when I was having a baby. So yeah, having a baby and then a business at this very early age, 22 basically, and I learned so much, and I'm continuing learning. Yeah.
So you started entrepreneurship from an early age. Are there some things about business that you had no information about before starting that you came to learn through along this journey?
Yes.
Can you share with us?
So there's this situation before I started business, or when I started, that business was either or situation. Yeah. Let's say your colleagues, they're only your colleagues, or they're your friends. Yeah. You can't be friends with people you work with. So it's been a very humbling journey for me. This is one of the most important things I've learned over the course of 5 years in business. that a team is the most important thing for a business.
Wonderful. So
and I wish I knew.
Okay. As you heard from Paradise, she wishing you back in the days before starting how important the team is. And let's spin the wheel for another round of questions. After getting your lucky number, what's your next number?
Can I say when I've spinned already? Because I don't like losing.
You may not get 7 again, so it's only one, so it has to be another number.
Okay. 9.
But you wish you could have 9?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's see.
Okay, not too far.
It's not too far. Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen, especially during this pandemic, how everyone wish or would love their homes to look beautiful. And as a lifestyle brand, what do you think about this new beauty of homes trend that is coming up, and how are you tapping into that?
Wow. I think beyond, I think this whole COVID situation has pushed us, everyone in general, to turn inwards. Yeah, and especially look into our homes and really spend time with ourselves and in our homes. So yeah, I'm very grateful as a lifestyle designer to be alive and to be doing this at this time, in this very moment. And of course, it's been very challenging for businesses and for my business as well. But it also equipped me personally and my whole team with a certain courage and boldness to change ways we do things and to really become very conscious and intentional about being a lifestyle brand. We have a manufacturing unit, and we have a workshop of 52 people, right? So we used to tend to hold on to manufacturing more than to the experience people have with our products. Yeah, so now every piece we make, we're spending more time asking and connecting as a team into into that mindset of what are we creating and how is it going to affect the person using this chair, this bed? What is it bringing to the people? What is it bringing in its new home? So this is basically, and it's a blessing. Yeah.
Wonderful. So are you telling me, on top of the product that you create through your manufacturing plants, you want to add on a touch where the people can also have an amazing experience, either lying on their sofa, feeling that I'm feeling alive, the whole house vibe and experience where you can easily connect with your favorite colors, walking through your kitchen and you see, wow, everything it's connected, it speaks to my heart, etc. Is that experience that you want to create in different homes?
Just really, I want, every time I create and every time I wake up, I want everyone who engages with wood habitat pieces to know who they truly are, that they're very valuable.
Can you speak that again?
Yeah, so every morning I wake up and everything we create is to make everyone who engages with us, with our products, with our pieces, to remind them that they are very valuable.
Wonderful. That was amazing. And if you just join us, my guest today is Paradise Info, who is the CEO and founder of Wood Habitat, and it's a lifestyle brand here in Rwanda. My follow-up question, we've seen during this pandemic a lot of businesses being affected. In your case, can you tell us how are you navigating around some of the challenges that you are facing?
The number one challenge is really the whole, how can I say, almost like a common anxiety about what's happening tomorrow. Yeah, and especially as a leader, when 52 people are asking you, what do we do next month if we find ourselves in another lockdown? And of course, you know that this is also like a threat to many lives. So That's the number one challenge. So it's an emotional challenge that is beyond any other challenges,
Yeah.
you know. And then the second challenge, of course, is the change in the market. It's completely different. We normally used to serve more businesses, but now businesses are redefining ways they work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it also affected our turnover, and also it affected the way we think towards serving and towards customer experience. And I would only not mention the challenges, but I think one of the most important gifts that I'm getting from this whole situation is humility.
Okay.
And to learn how to change and really to connect to our customers from almost like from a very deep, authentic space, and looking in their eyes and asking, what do you need more than a couch? How do you want to spend your time home? Do you watch TV? Do you read so many books? Are you a family that likes to eat, from the couch rather than a dining? Yeah, so all these things, I think I would not have learned this in the regular world.
Wonderful. Even the way you could speak, connecting your offering, your experience, putting your customers first is very, very important. And in this world and this time where we're living in, we've seen brands being more successful because they put their customers first. And for any entrepreneurs or business owners out there, it's so lucrative for them to remember how putting customers at the center of their thinking, all the design, all the planning, even through along all their implementation and even production is very, very key, because at the end of the day, your customers are the one utilizing your product, correct?
Yeah. Yes, and I want to tell my customers that I love you, and like every individual, and that's not superficial.
Okay, perfect. My follow-up question, can you tell me, how does it feel to be an entrepreneur?
How does it feel? Wow. Sometimes I look at people saying, "Oh my God, I wish I was my own boss." Yeah. And I'm like, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, so being an entrepreneur, I don't think there is a specific feeling that I would say, but I think it's like I tell you, I don't know if it's just me, but I think being an entrepreneur is really accepting to be humble and to learn and to be courageous. To me, that's being an entrepreneur.
So being an entrepreneur is being humble and courageous? And
courageous, yeah.
Okay.
And pushing limits.
Wonderful. as we heard from Paradise, entrepreneurship it's the hardest journey to embark on. And as she said, you need to push hard, you need to be humble, and then you need to be courageous every single day, because you will reach a point in time in this journey where you feel like you want to give up, right? And
very
you need to
much.
Yes. You need to be bold enough. You need to have that courage to help you push every single day. There are going to be months where you not achieve your sales targets. You may launch a new product and then it's a total failure. But if you're not courageous enough to continue and humble to learn and navigate through all those uncertainties, it will put you down, right?
Yeah, but beyond that, I also, bottom line, for any human being, I think, I don't know what people do when they live their lives without, like, I don't know, having a relationship with God. I don't know what I don't know how someone can do business. To me, the only how can I say, power that I've got is just that connection with God. And of course, for some people, it's called the universal superpower, whatever it's called. But I think being an entrepreneur is connecting to that power. And to me, it's the sovereign God. Yeah.
Wonderful. That's amazing. Let's spin the wheel for another round of questions.
Okay.
7, 8. What's gonna be your next one?
Okay.
Can you bet?
9. Were
9.
you 9?
Let's see.
6. Okay.
I like the combination 6, 7,
7,
8.
8.
Wonderful. Paradis got 6. And can you tell me how easy or hard is for you to have access to raw materials with your manufacturing production? How easy or hard? How costly is it through along the entire value chain of acquiring your raw material? Is it easy? Is it hard? Can you share?
I like that. Is it easy? I wish I could just pick easy or hard, but it's a process.
Okay.
It's a learning process. The things I'm mastering now in my manufacturing, I did not have a clue about them 3 years ago. Yeah, and I believe that things that I know in the next 5 years won't be the same. So in manufacturing, especially in Rwanda, is a landlocked country where we have very limited access to materials, to raw materials. It really pushes an entrepreneur to be super creative about using the maximum we can find here. And I'm very blessed that I work with some cooperatives that are planting forests, especially for our wood production. And also we have a good number of suppliers here, but the whole supply chain in manufacturing is a learning process. And another thing I wish I knew when I started business is working with professionals.
Okay.
Like with experts.
Can you share more about that?
Yes, because I thought that being able to purchase materials is as simple as having money and a supplier.
Yeah.
And I didn't know. And that's actually like the starting.
Yeah.
Like that's 3 on 10 of 10, yeah? So I didn't know about logistics, about transport, about taxation, about incentives, that you have as a local manufacturer, all these things, yeah. So I'm learning as well to work with experts and to really be humble enough to say, I don't know everything, and I'll choose an area of focus. I will learn specific things, and I will always work with experts to help me with other areas of businesses, like purchasing, like really connecting dots.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Interesting, amazing insights. And I was browsing through your website, and I saw the show homes as a lifestyle brand. Can you tell us how the show homes works for anyone who will be interested maybe to learn more about that? And is the idea only apply for the Rwandan residents, or are you also planning to expand and replicate it maybe to other parts of the country?
Yeah. Right now, our geographic market is in Kigali, Gisenyi, Goma, and Nairobi. So Kigali being the majority, like beyond 90% of our geographic market. But the show home idea started with our showroom, our show home. Because when we started, the idea was to have a space where we can connect with our customers and share an experience. Like share with them a cup of tea, ask them why are they looking for a specific color or shape, yeah? So the idea of show homes is something we're still developing, but it's rooted at our showroom, at our physical showroom where we showcase our product and inspire clients and really let them know that we care. But we're hoping that not now, but within the next 5 years, we will be in Nairobi and Goma or Gisenyi. So yeah, but also these times of COVID, they teach you to really accept that planning is just a tool and to really live within the moment. Of course, without losing the overview of where we're headed, but also I'm not like putting myself up to a date, And now it's different. It's not a year, but it's a set of goals that I need to achieve in order to move to have other show homes. But also something we are really looking forward to is speaking to our clients and see if we can have show home tours, like open houses. Yeah, but this will be, we don't know yet when this will happen, but hopefully next year.
And just when you're talking about show homes tours, there is something that comes to my mind. Probably you haven't done it or you've done it. Have you considered the way Rwanda we're branding the country for high-end touristic destinations? Are you planning or you've done some show homes, touristic activities for people like to visit Rwanda, at the same time maybe come also and visit your places and feel connected to your brand? Is it something you'll think about? Just to promote also tourism, it can also be another revenue stream you can add.
Oh wow, that's beautiful, because this coming weekend we are opening our doors of our show home to a group of female Swiss entrepreneurs who are tourists. They've been here for holidays, but they want to also explore, Kigali. So yeah, this is a start of that project. Thank you for asking.
Perfect. I like that you're already thinking about that. Let's spin the wheel for another round of questions. You got 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
What's gonna be next?
9.
Well, okay, you still bet on your 9?
Yes.
Let's see.
Oh my goodness. Now it's very far from 9.
Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wonderful.
Not bad.
Not bad. It's a sequence. I would like to know about Paradis Wood Habitats. You are made in Rwanda quality brands, and your unique signature speak for itself. You target a specific segmentation of clients. What do you think has contributed to your success?
Discipline.
Okay.
Discipline and every day waking up and saying, I really am here to deliver excellence. Like excellency. Like, do you say excellence?
Yes.
Like really my standards are high, and I want to reach the best of the best of the best we can achieve every day. So that's why I learn always. So the 2 things that really contributed to my success, number 1, it's the blessing of being connected to God, and then not giving up on the discipline of wanting to improve every day, to do better every day.
Interesting. The discipline and all, also the desire to do better each time, right? Wonderful. And I'd like to shift the gears from business to get to know Paradis more and more. Can you share with us, other than business and making money, what are the other things you're passionate about as a human being?
Style.
Okay, we can see.
Yeah. I love. I really, really feel so good in body and mind and a spiritual life. Yeah. So I'm very passionate about working with the 3 dimensions of who I am. Like I exercise a lot.
Okay.
I have a spiritual routine of prayer, and I'm very passionate about, of course, spaces. Yeah, everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, everywhere that I am, I want everything to be of that moment, to be very mindful, like to be very how can I say, meaningful. Yeah.
And talking about meaningful,
Yeah.
What is your purpose in life?
My purpose? I believe I am a vessel. Yeah, I am here just to deliver beauty of living a life that is truly fulfilling. That's my
Interesting.
purpose.
And I like the way you say it, you're just a vessel. It shows humility and being humble to serve others, right?
Yeah.
And if you could start over in business and make money, what business would you start and why?
I'll start my business over and over again.
Oh, you love your baby, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just realized I'll start Wood Habitat over and over again.
Why?
Yeah. It's a business that I started. I've got a very almost spiritual, personal connection with Wood Habitat because I started it as a baby. I was 21. I was at a phase of my life where I was trying to find myself. And with Wood Habitat, I am on that journey, and I see it growing as I grow, as a mother, as a woman, as a person, and I'm very grateful for Wood Habitat.
It's about starting a fashion line. So you said fashion instead.
Yes.
So would you be interested in starting a line of fashion as well and brand it internationally? Like Rihanna.
Like Rihanna, I like that example because you're not like Rihanna. No. I love fashion. Yeah, I love fashion, and I see the world has amazing, talented people delivering in that area, but I see very little in home, like in brands, in lifestyle brands that are, of course, in home and furniture, that are delivering more than just pieces and accessories, that are delivering the meaning of life and a life that is fulfilling. So I see, this is where I feel like I'm needed more, because I have a lot of people, like I see a lot of people, like my role model in fashion is Moses in Rwanda. And I see a lot of amazing people delivering amazing things. So I'm trying, and I am doing it in the home industry.
Wonderful.
Internationally.
Wonderful. Do you have someone who inspired you to venture into business?
No.
It just happened?
No, but I just realized I don't know. I didn't even know. I think I remember my coach, the first question she asked me when she visited me, she said, "Is this a business or a hobby?" When she saw a few pieces I made for my home. And she said, "Is this a business or a hobby?" I didn't know the difference of the two. Yeah. But I think I've been only inspired by the need on our market. Like when I see many more people are like that importing stuff, you know, without a meaning, without any connection with who they are. And many other people are just, you know, settling for whatever, you know. So I think my inspiration came from the demand and from my calling as well. Yeah.
Interesting. And let me wrap up this conversation with my last question. For young girls watching now Paradise and watching you now, and they are trying to find their way in life. They're confused, they're still figuring out next in their life. What are like top 3 advice you can give to these young girls?
I was that young girl. Yeah, not a long time ago. Even when I had a business, I was still that young girl. I was still, you know, confused and trying to find, you know, the meaning of life and the purpose. But one thing I want to tell you, the girls watching me now, don't lose your identity. Don't forget who you are. Yeah, that sounds so philosophic.
Just be more clear.
Yeah, so clearly, don't like, who are you? Who are you? Ask yourself that question. Who do you want to be and who are you? And like, look at it in 3 ways, yeah? So this is who I am, and this is where I want to be. And then try to draw what it means, you have to
To
do.
reach there.
And then remember, set a standard. If it's if it's been excellent, or if it's being of service, do everything trying to be the best you can be at every moment. That's what I can tell the young girls.
And by that, we are coming to the end of this conversation. And my guest was Paradis Imfura, who is the CEO and founder of Wood Habitats, a lifestyle brand here in Rwanda. Thanks a lot for making it to the show.
Thank you, Chris.
Wonderful. The conversation continues on social media using the hashtag 60xbusiness. Till next time, be safe, wear your mask, wash your hands. My name is Kitumaini, and you're watching KC2.